Hey everybody, it's Billy from Performance Unlimited back with another video to help you love the way you look, feel, and live. We're back with part 2 of our video series on exercises you should probably be doing. If you haven't seen part 1, it was all on our landmine press. You gotta go back and check it out. Ton of valuable content there. But today is all about our rotational slam, which is one of our go-to exercises that you probably haven't done. Here's the deal, we believe in power training for anyone that walks through our doors, whether you are the aging adult, whether you are a youth athlete, whether you're just someone trying to get into shape so you can run around with your kids. Doesn't matter who you are, we are doing this in some capacity or things like this medicine ball rotational throws. So if you are the athlete, here's why this is important for you. If you are any shooting, throwing, doing anything along those lines, you have to be able to connect lower body and upper body. And as we go through the rotational the throws, you're doing just that. You're having to move at a higher velocity, create some speed, generate power so that you can move explosively on the court, on the field, whatever you're playing on. So let's say you're someone who's just trying to stay in shape. Right? My guess is you're running around with your kids, or you're doing things, maybe out running, doing yard work, things along those lines. There's day-to-day activities that go outside of the norm, and so often we get stuck with just this slow tempo strength work. But your day-to-day activities require you to move at these higher speeds. Are you prepared for that? Or are you just an injury waiting to happen? And let's say you're aging, you're the aging adult who's worried about potentially falling, because we know the risk of falls come up as we start to get older and older. Power-based work like this is the recipe to your success of being able to avoid those falls, to being able to stay stable, stay strong as we all get older. So again, anyone coming through our doors is doing some sort of power-based training, and we believe you should be doing it too. So how do you actually pull one of these off? We love it at the beginning of your exercise routine or workout, because again, it is a little bit of a higher velocity, more effort exerted to be able to knock it out. So see, I'm starting in this position, basically feet shoulder width, plus or minus, you can play with that a touch. But what we love to do is start with actually moving the ball to space, because what that does instinctually forces you to have to decelerate the ball right from the gun, which challenges you from a core, from a stabilizing standpoint, to stop it and then redirect it. So we're getting that in at the beginning. So here's what it actually looks like. I would start here, I would snap to space. Notice how I snap to that hip pocket. Quickly, I'm reaching overhead, slamming down on the other side. You'll see I get a pivot in and I rotate my way through. That's important. So I'll show this again. So as I'm here in full speed, snap, reach, and then slamming my way down. A couple things you'll notice I don't do. Clients all the time want to rotate on the outside leg. We want that foot to stay planted. You'll feel the weight shift. That's good. You'll notice I actually pivot with this back foot. Yes, do that, right? Because it gets your hips turning, which challenges you from a hip range of motion standpoint. Again, snapping, reaching. It's almost like I'm making half a circle to be able to slam that ball down on the other side. Some of you might have balls that bounce. Just be careful of that bouncing up. Ours, in this case, does not. All right, real quick, who shouldn't actually be doing this exercise? Obviously, if you have shoulder pain and reaching overhead or anything along those lines, don't do it, right? If it hurts, don't do it. Some other things to be aware of is like knee pain, hip pain, especially rotating in. If there's anything else as it relates to rotational on that knee or hip, you should probably avoid this exercise. Maybe just move into one of our basic slams straight in front of you. It's a little bit more friendly on that side of things. Okay, where does this go in my workout? Again, a lot of our power-based work like this, we put at the beginning of our workouts. Anywhere from, I would say, 5 to 10 reps on each side is a good number to shoot for. And again, anywhere from 1 to 3 to 4 sets, depending on what you're doing and how you're working through this. But again, we love this at the beginning, and we will typically pair this with some sort of a lower body-based power work, whether that's a jump, a hop, a sled put, anything else along those lines. That's typically our paired exercise with something like a medicine ball throw. So now you know what it is, our medicine ball rotational slam. You know why it's important for you and your specific goals, and you know how to actually implement it. Leave a comment below if you want to see some variations like this, if you're enjoying this little series that we're doing. Feedback from you is so critical, and maybe you want something different. Hey, how do I tweak or spice up some of the strength training I'm doing? Let us know so that we can help give you what you all need to make your workouts as effective, efficient, and the best they can possibly be. We'll see y'all soon.